Hi guys, Andrea Mills here. I decided that we would do a new kind of video, or we'll try it at least for a little while. It's that time of the year when we are getting out in the garden and getting projects done out there and growing food and herbs and things like that. And since a lot of you don't even know we have a garden because people suggest all the time that we start one, so I realize many of you don't know that we've had a garden for must be 12 or 13 years now we've had one. But then there's the other group of you that know we have a garden and are just very interested in it. Are you okay? And somebody's just waking up from her nap in there. Anyways, and I thought you might like to see how we do things out there, or especially for people who maybe don't have one and would just like to kind of see what the process is that we do. So we have raised garden beds, and the first year we had a garden, we didn't have a sprinkler system or anything like that. We just relied on a lot of mulch, and I felt like that was our best year. After that we put in a sprinkler system, and we still mulched but not as much, but we watered a lot more, and I have never felt like our garden has been that good since then. And I've kind of wanted to go back to the deep mulch method, but Tom was a little hesitant. So last year though, someone suggested that we watch the Back to Eden documentary. So we did that, and of course we were both sold on the whole thing. So last fall we started mulching, or chipping up all the branches we could get a hold of, and we've been using up all of our cardboard that we get from orders and things, like when we do our Walmart orders. And we've been covering everything with cardboard to suppress any weeds, and then covering it with the mulch that we make, and it breaks down actually really quickly, the cardboard does. So usually within a month we can already push our finger through it and start planting things. So I've just been very surprised at how quick that happened. I didn't think it would go that fast. Anyway, so I haven't got everything on this video that we have done so far this year, but I will mention that we didn't order a lot of seeds this year because I had quite a bit left from last year, but we have ordered several trees, like peach trees, cherry trees, some marionberry bushes, and I can't remember what all. But we're going to be planting a lot of new things, checking on the old stuff that we planted, in years past, and then working in our vegetable garden, collecting herbs that we grow, medicinal herbs, or just wild harvested herbs. And we'll try to show the process of how we preserve things. We like to dry things, can things, freeze things, of course, and eat lots of it fresh too. In our garden we use the square foot garden method also, which we have everything marked out in 1 square foot, and we plant, I kind of like to do like a patchwork quilt effect out in the garden. So we don't plant rows of things except for around the edges of our garden, but in the boxes everything is like, we'll have a square of cabbage and maybe one of carrots, and it's all kind of intermingled together. And I like the square foot method because visually it appeals to me, but it also kind of gives us like very small areas to focus on a time, so it's not as overwhelming when we have to go out and weed and things. And this year, something in the past, the kids have had their own little garden beds in a different place in the yard, but this year I'm going to have them all just working out in the big garden with me. And I'm assigning them each crops that they are going to be in charge of. So each one of the kids has 5 things that they will be in charge of helping to weed and to harvest and plant and all that kind of stuff. So my plan for these vlog type things is to just kind of show, kind of like I do with our school ones, just focus on the garden and outdoor projects. But it's not going to just be solely that, because it's just life is mixed in with other things. So there's going to be a little bit of other stuff that's not garden, but it'll all be kind of mingled in there. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I think we're going to start back in April. This is not going to be like one video per week. It'll just be whenever I get around to making a new one, whatever's happened since the last one, that's what'll be on this. So there's going to be probably a month or so maybe of footage in this first video at least.
Oh, Ink and Solomon. Oh, look, the birds are going into the nest in that shed.
Are they?
And Claudia's always wired them. Okay. Okay.
Might as well use up the sawdust we don't need.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, that looks, I'm not sure. Kind of reminds me of a lilac. I don't know.
This is the thing.
Yep, there's a tulip. We had planted some along here a long time ago, but they never made it except for 2 of them.
So
Looks like
the other one
we're
might
getting some
have
buds
died.
on the grapevines also.
Yeah, I saw that. And maybe that one's the survivor.
Maybe.
What
Lots
is
of.
this?
This is the plum tree.
Oh yeah, the plum.
Yep, and it's really getting some leaves on it and some flowers.
Oh, and I also saw some flowers coming up on there.
Did you? Oh yeah, on the crabapple tree?
Yeah. Normally I just would pick the flowers off, not care that was a crabapple tree.
That tulip started opening, but it's looking kind of sad, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hollyhocks are coming up.
Ooh, there's another
Oh yeah, there's
tulip.
another one, yep.
That's about to come up because it's turning pink on it.
Yeah, the apple tree is getting lots of little blooms on it.
Oh, this one is the best one, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this tree is really anything, but I think it is. Cherry tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I found the long dandelions from.
Oh yeah, those are big, aren't they?
Yeah. I forgot what
That's an
they're
elder.
called. Yeah.
A black
they're-
elder.
There's another. Is this a crabapple tree or what is it?
That's a gooseberry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it looks like the birds planted it. Field of dandelions, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of dandelions by the teeter totter too.
Yeah, they look so pretty. Yep. Echinacea's coming up.
Most of them are doing good. Lots
Yeah.
of them. But
We
there's
were weeding in here yesterday. Got some grass out of those middle squares that I can never get to
Yeah.
once the flowers and strawberries start
There
growing.
was weeds. We had a weed in there too.
Yep. Yep, we have a little carrot coming up that's from last year, and a whole bunch of onions.
And Dad picked a carrot earlier
Yeah,
last
another
night.
carrot. And garlics that are coming up from last year.
Yeah, and he also, Dad picked up a carrot yesterday and then he gave it to Snowball.
That was actually a yellow dock weed
Yellow
that he
dock.
pulled, but they have roots like carrots. And that's Judah's rhubarb. He's excited about that, isn't he?
Yeah, and I'm excited to plant the pumpkins here.
Are you?
And Dude is excited to plant the corn also right here.
This is our asparagus bed, but I still don't see any asparagus yet.
Yeah, we pulled out a lot of asparagus.
Yep, last year we got quite a bit, didn't we?
Yeah. And here's some old corn. We got lots of corn out of it.
Yep, we'll have to chip up all these corn stalks.
Dude, and look at this old corn.
I'm hoping maybe tomorrow we can get out here and start working on
Yay!
getting stuff ready. We can't plant most things yet,
Yeah.
but we can at least start weeding and getting things ready.
I like it when we play outside. And I also remember yesterday, all the little kids in Asher went inside here.
Yeah, they were playing in here like they were bunnies. This is our vacation home we made for our bunnies so that we can put him around in different spots in the yard. And he can enjoy being in the grass and eating
Yeah.
some fresh stuff.
Yeah, and also when we're like cleaning out his cage.
Yeah, but when we clean his cage, we put him in there too so that he can be safe. Well,
Knuckles.
he'd probably be safe without it, but we don't want him to run away.
Yeah, and also Knuckles is here though. Probably.
I guess they're looking at each other.
Mom, can you?
I'm glad Tommy was here because I don't like to ride. Me neither. I was thinking nervous you're gonna say the wrong thing and they're gonna be like, what did she do? That's gonna do the trick.
He's holding it down.
Look, there it goes. That goes really high.
That log.
I think I agree with you. That little log right there.
It's thinking about going. It doesn't look like it'd take much to shake it loose now. Just drive it out.
It's like nothing happened at all.
Bye-bye? No? It is hot out here, isn't it?
My face is turning hot instead of cold.
Alright, Judah, go see where this one's at. Yeah, swing set's number 12.
How are we gonna mark on that one?
They're just marking all of the sprinkler zones. The labels had got washed off over time, so they're testing them all out and re-labeling them. What?
Yeah.
No! I missed it.
One.
I could just turn that blue little lever. It'll squirt water all the way down here. I remember this was really cool. Was that scary?
Well, the water that'll be coming out of there, Judah, is like 6-month-old water, so.
Wow, it's still super hot. Is that scary, Claudia?
Daddy scare you? So we plan to get some more work done in the garden today, but it is super hot. Well, it can get a lot hotter than that here, but we are not acclimated to the working in the heat yet. So here's a reminder of what it was just like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. So it'll take us some time to get used to hard work outside when it's so hot out. So instead we're gonna go for a little drive in the air conditioning and catch some Pokemon, and then we'll play at the park for a little bit.
And then wait till the Pokemon respawn, and then play at the park again.
And then hopefully when it cools off this evening we can get some more hard work done out in the garden. That is perfect. Now you will be able to play at the park. So you can go load up, okay?
Hey. How big is the park there? Because I haven't been there since like 3 years.
You'll remember it when we get there.
Okay, yeah. And I love remembering stuff because then my brain goes like, it goes like, man, my guy's so off right now. He's like just turning around the block.
Was he involved one at the race place? Kind of.
Mine's 500 too.
Oh, that was the one great ball.
Hey, my egg's scratching.
Excellent draw on a great ball. It's a banana berry. They should have a berry that makes it so that it catches fast.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the same one.
Well, mine's 479. But
Oh, really?
it's almost level 30.
It's a high one.
Sophie, close your window. Dad, do you think that it would be illegal to go in?
It is private property, even though it's burned down. So
Probably not very safe either because,
Stuff is really weak.
yeah, exactly.
You just need a little break right now.
So this is the only hotel that they have in this town, and
We should
well,
take
it's not
ours.
here anymore. Well, it's here, but just not. No one can spend the night here.
I could if I really wanted.
If Asher really wanted to, he says he could.
I would too. Look at that room. It's not really. I would sleep in.
It still smells like,
back in.
I don't know how long it's been, but it smells like fire.
Wait, I wonder what's in there. Those cars might have had good stuff. There's gonna be zombies in there. There's two.
We drove around and got Pokemon for all the big kids, and now we're at the park so the little guys can have some fun. And then when it's time, we're gonna go drive around some more and get more Pokemon. But we have to wait for them to respawn.
Hi.
I'm not gonna do that because I know he'll need it.
Okay, thank you.
Before we do anything, let's go find the bathroom.
you guys want to watch me balance on this string?
And break your spleen?
Here we go.
Let me guys
Oh man, Daddy's talented.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
I don't have my phone in my pocket because
Mom, look at I can't get on there.
Do you hear the stars? It sounds like hard to bend down.
How does that do it?
Stars are going
Ooh.
And the hound dog. Basset hound.
I think that's light red. Mom, where's the
One for you.
Mom, we're at the little pole thing. I think Dirty Bill on the little pole.
Is there?
Mom, I found like this much water
You
left.
did.
How much water there is?
So there's a little park and a big park.
I said big. Pine cone,
Alright, I think I'm gonna head over to this bench right here so I can see everybody, no matter where you play.
Here. I'm gonna take off my shoes for a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna sit in this bench for a few hours.
Yes, Thomas has observed this is a
Uncomfortable
yeah,
bench.
he says this is a surprisingly uncomfortable bench. I agree. Good thing I brought the blankie. We can sit on that.
Surprisingly uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yes.
sit down it. Come on, have a
Have a
seat.
try.
Right here.
It does not feel comfy.
It's not bad.
It actually
That's
feels
because your
kind
back
of
pushes
hard
you
to
Bend
me.
down, I can run to my back.
It's like your butt wants to fall through the back.
Mine does it. Can I try?
Well,
It's like it's trying to get you to go in
I feel
fetal
comfy.
position.
I don't need to go to the bathroom. Thomas,
the bathroom's right there.
Thomas is just.
I want to go to this park and the big park.
Is it? You don't want to go down it?
Because it is a tower.
Come down so I can see you.
No, I'm afraid.
You're afraid?
He's going out of
Yeah. Nicest one. Pine cone. You can barely. You can't sit in that.
Is the equipment hot? Okay. I just brought some leggings for the little girls if we need to put them on them if it's too hot. And then the slide's fine.
Mom, you can't let. See?
Trickster!
Because it has a turn right there.
Oh, is there two racing slides?
I can't do it.
It's a racing slide.
This slide is really low. It's like stairs.
Want to go down too?
Like bumps right here. I want to go to the
I think she just wants to be independent, buddy. Just let her explore.
What is this thing?
Looks like you can drive it around.
Alright, you're fun fishing. You gotta come and sit on this plank. And I'm gonna time you. We'll do one at a time, okay? Otherwise, it's no fun because you see who's
After
losing
goes
right
Bruce
away.
and then we'll go down.
Let me find the timer here. fun missions.
What if someone's in the way though?
Oh, that'll just be an obstacle, but you are not allowed to hurt anybody.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna call it Fun Mission. Name it Fun Mission.
They're climbing this slide.
Okay, ready? Who's go first? Okay, Asher, ready, set, go.
You can do it now. Okay. Sometimes I wish they just had a park with coolers, like air conditioners.
Oh, yeah.
And it had a giant tree that was covering it.
At least this is a nice shady park.
Yeah.
I don't really know where Asher is.
I don't even know if anyone
Here he
else-
comes.
Oh, Asher!
Claudia.
And sit on the blanket.
All right, 43 seconds.
That's not sitting. You're disqualified.
Okay, Claudia, move. I couldn't find a way to get up that tower because
Yeah, you didn't know right away, huh?
I think it
Okay.
took so long because it was
Okay.
shooting rocks.
Ready? Set, go.
There's like one way that's really dangerous on there.
32 seconds. Set, go.
I want to be a real one.
That's not a fun mission. That's a
I think he's purposely losing.
reason mission.
No, it's not a fun mission, it's a dumb mission.
There you go.
That's
A Uber mission.
on the big.
Yeah, Thomas is going a long way.
Mom, yeah, can you give me
Just a minute.
slide for a long time? Come on. Mom, can you be on the baby thing?
Have a heart attack.
Oh, I think he wants you to do that.
But he's 50.
He's 15.
At 15. Go, Thomas. All right, 1 minute and 8 seconds. I guess I gotta see if I can beat you.
On. Set. Go.
Coming up that ladder.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a hard time because he's just going to be too big for stuff.
That ladder is super thin. There's like no room to climb up it.
Yeah, my leg was so long I
But
had
Dad
to take tiny
manages
steps
to get through it.
up the ladder. Hey, that's
Look at Claudia. He is like throwing the ball.
Hey, you get my shoe?
Dad might actually win.
Wrong way.
You get my shoe?
Watch out, Claudia!
Oh, whoa, I got tired.
38 seconds.
Isn't that you?
Pretty good, Dad.
Fine.
32.
40-year-old men are still fast.
45.
48, I thought.
Yeah, I got the
Wasn't 48 and then 32. Am I right? Or is it 43?
I'm at 44 actually.
He did get halfway through. I'm gonna just swing over there.
All right, have fun. Yeah.
Ready? Let me know if you need to stop.
I'm gonna take off my shoes this time when I go on.
Want me to stop?
So could you get like some sort of a wheel?
Mama, I'm 30.
axle thing or something and
Mom,
convert
This is
it?
a very nice bearing. I'm
Get
sure you can
my
buy these
water
types of things.
bottle.
I think if you did it wrong, it would just be annoying and noisy.
Mom, give me my
Probably have to
water
get
bottle.
a kit
I
for
don't
this
have
or
it, bud.
something.
Where did Justice? Is it over by the
I went
bench?
so easy I couldn't see anything. I put
Ready?
it all on the bench.
Okay, they're over by Thomas.
Oh my god!
You want me to stop?
How does that happen? Oh my gosh, the worst of it. Let's all three go on up here. Let's all three go on up here.
Alright, my turn.
Was that even going fast at all? Oh my god.
Not really. It didn't seem like
Well,
it.
I
Alright,
was
just give
going
me.
so fast.
oh, this isn't gonna end well because Dad'll get sick fast.
And I do too.
Alright, stop.
See, that's what it feels like.
He does not look like you were going very fast.
Mommy's turn.
Jump.
You can do it, Mommy.
I don't even know if I can fit on there. My rear end's way too.
Do it. Your viewers will love it.
Ooh, okay. Well, this will be the thumbnail too. Get on. Okay, get up here.
How? I can't straddle that with my skirt.
Well, you can stand up on it if you want to.
That'll make me
Oh,
go so
that
fast.
would be bad.
Well, just sit on it regular. Just side saddle.
Side saddle?
Just like that, yeah.
And hug the pool like
I
this.
can't do that.
It'll be fun anyways.
Don't make her skirt fly out.
Oh my goodness.
See, you're not even going very fast.
I feel like I'm gonna slide off.
That's what I felt like. My turn. Let's all stand up on it.
Oh my gosh.
Let's all stand up.
That's so funny.
Now, Mom's great camera skills.
Ah,
I want to have one more turn like that.
Okay, all three of you get on. Go ahead and all three get on.
Okay.
did you get your water?
Try that thing again that I taught you where you go out.
Yeah, your face is getting pretty red.
Do that thing where you go out.
My
And go right back
tongue?
in when
No,
you
your
touch me,
skin
okay?
on your face.
Look at this.
Ready? Wait till I touch you.
That's how I got up here and testing.
David, sit.
Oh, that's no. You guys aren't doing it in rhythm.
I'm not playing you.
I'm gonna go in since that's
Okay.
It's two people. I'm going out. I was slipping off, so I just jumped up. It didn't hurt though. I'm fine.
I'm glad.
When we get home, we should like do something outside again, like play.
And this evening we're gonna work in the garden.
Yay! Maybe
30 seconds.
play.
Pretty good. Let's count your dandelions.
I'm not sure if I got it.
I got 18.
Oh,
did.
now we just mixed it. Is that everything?
Yep, I think we got it all.
Eden, Solomon, Sophia, Claudia. Oh yeah.
Asher already took her.
So you're with me. Well, let's see if that Venusaur's still there. What?
Are we gonna drive around town again then?
Thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It smells good.
Here's some stuff.
Judah's passing out muffins for anybody that wants one.
That was mine.
Thomas. Oh no, I'm the only one here.
I'm the. Okay.
Knuckles, get his drink.
I forgot to tell you.
Can you drink it?
Sophia here. Marble guard.
Say Knuckles.
Mom, when I sang Claudia in the car, she sang shotgun.
Was she?
When Claudia gets older, she will actually be able to sing shotgun a whole bunch because she remembers. There's a Bulbasaur on site too. Is that a vault? Oh, the vault top is on site too.
It was back there. I might actually see the people around the block. Let's go around the block.
Don't have more muffins. That muffin idea was bad. Just makes me have a craving for more.
That's what I feel like too. I want to eat all mom's muffins. I want to just take it back to mom's muffins and eat them all.
This guy's 36 CB. Bet you
Why don't you stop right here?
I don't see anything.
Side or whatever you want.
Nothing's spawning for me.
Like we're racing the train.
going down train.
Yeah, I don't think it's really hard to beat it.
Now it depends on whatever you get. And on that leech he had a tick. E-I-E-I-O. And on that tick he had a fly. E-I-E-I-O. And on that fly he had a larva. E-I-E-I-O. And on that larva he had a maggot. E-I-E-I-O. And on that maggot he had a cell. E-I-E-I-O. And on that fly he had a cow.
And get you. Yep, we were just admiring how pretty our crabapple trees are looking, and they smell so nice.
Mom, look, my peanut butter and crackers are ready.
Good. We're the Mills family.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kristen from the bank.
Oh, you're moving here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, awesome.
Yeah. Glad to be neighbors.
Well, yeah, right? If you need any help doing anything, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Mom, me on the kissing.
There's a whole bunch.
And the gooseberry bush is blooming. The birds planted this for us.
So this guy's got it, those things. No, well, little bitty pieces. So yeah, I guess it is pollen.
This is like saddlebags. I hope we get plums this year.
God made it, the trees need the bees, or they couldn't pollinate the fruit. The fruit wouldn't even grow.
I think they grow.
I thought it'd be the way that stuff that.
No. The apples won't get apples on the apple tree unless another apple tree's pollen dust from these flowers.
So if there was,
inside of those flowers.
so now we.
When the bees come in here and drink the nectar, some of the powder gets stuck on the bees' legs. And when they go drink from another one, it gets inside of there. And
Well,
it
now
makes
we know
fruit.
why God makes bees. And if bees weren't alive, like we always say, why did God make bees? And if bees are alive, then there wouldn't be apples, or strawberries, or any plant.
This is a cat mint, and it's getting pretty big. What is this?
It's that apple tree, the 5
Yeah,
green apple.
is
but it all died. These are just the suckers coming up. So I mean, I guess we see what it turns into. It might turn into any one of 5 breeds of apple. This is the actual tree.
I don't remember that it was grown anything still. I just thought it was
No, I
completely dead.
Last year it had suckers. The boys' apple tree is growing stuff too out of the suckers of it. Not the tree is dead, but
I guess we can let them go and see what happens.
There's a cricket over there, I think.
we should cut these other ones off and leave just the biggest one.
She says, like, hey, Jill Gay.
It'll
Hi, Claudia.
it'll just be like a bush if we don't, which isn't.
Thank you.
It's better than not having a bush.
Look at the cherry tree. It's getting a little bit of leaves.
Well, I don't know if we could set up the tent. It's warm out, so we can do a bunch of.
This is our hawthorn tree. I don't know if it's gonna get anything on it. We like to get the berries for
It's gonna plant seeds.
medicinal purposes, is why we planted this one.
Mom, the tree won't plant.
It won't? Cattails coming up. We rue the day we put cattails in here. I felt kind of sad about getting rid of them though, because there's a bunch of birds that make nests in there.
They won't grow over there.
These are our raspberry bushes over here. Starting to get some green on them. I see. Yeah, so, well, hopefully it'll grow something
It
good.
actually looks like an apple tree. What?
Earlier today, I found an Easter egg in there.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, Dad. There's also an Easter egg in here.
Oh my gosh, it's gross. Was it a real egg?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Let me see.
Oh, my knife is missing. Oh, it's still sitting over there on the thing by the sprinklers. Would you go get it, Judah?
We can walk over there and check on the peach trees and the apricots.
Jackson is home.
Well,
I don't care.
We're gonna garden.
We can.
Oh, the hops are coming up.
Oh, what is that? It's a Jolly Rancher.
Dissolved Jolly Rancher.
It's not even in the wrapper
That's gross.
anymore. Oh, it kind of is. Look at that. Can we turn the
Yeah, are you
sprinklers
up?
on or something?
No. So the elm trees are done blooming, and now they got their seeds on them, and then they'll get their leaves. They're just starting to get
This
some
branch is
leaves.
gonna fall down one of these days. Down. They were yellow. It was a sea of yellow out here. And now it's a sea of blown dandelions. That doesn't look very good.
No, I see a little green coming out right there.
Claudia's
Guess you're right.
I don't know if I can focus on it, but that's good. I don't see anything on this one. The stem's still really green though. And this apricot's just leafing out a little bit. That one's got lots of leaves coming on it. This is our black elderberry. I can't remember. Oh, it looks like it got frosted. Hopefully it snaps back out of it because that looks sad. And this was a cherry tree. Oh, maybe it is going to get some blooms on it. I do see some things that look like maybe they're going to bloom. It died off and then came back, and it didn't bloom last year, so we weren't sure what it was, if it was still a cherry tree or if it had a different rootstock that grew back something else. So I guess we'll see what this one turns into. Hopefully it's cherries though. This is our best blueberry bush. There's a couple of other little sad ones, but hopefully we're gonna get those going good too. And then here is our biggest apple tree. Some years we get quite a few apples off of it, and some years we don't really get anything. That blueberry bush is doing alright, sort of.
Was it on?
Hi. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Claudia. I have to wear my snow boots. Hi, Claudia. I use my other boots, then it'll get too hot. It's already. Hi, Claudia.
Yeah, it's nice and cool out here now.
It's really cool.
There's the moon.
But also warm. The moon is on.
The moon is on?
Yes.
What did I do with my gloves that I had earlier today? In there somewhere?
Maybe on the table.
Oh, are you okay? I guess he has at least one strawberry is starting to grow. Oh,
Yep, we're starting to get some strawberry blossoms there.
it's kind of weird how strawberries come.
Hi, you.
Oh, big bag.
Yeah.
A big ball. Mommy. And guess what? This place you
Asher, you ready to find out where your squares are?
Right there.
All of yours are going to be over here
My
in this
raspberries are going to
section.
be here. These raspberries.
So you're going to have the middle 4 on, like, go in one section. You'll have the middle 4 on each side. And then this one on each side.
It's a screwdriver.
I think we need to get some painted rocks maybe or something to mark them.
Screwdriver. This is perfect.
Oh my goodness, how did she get up there?
I know, she does that with the bed. She like gets on the extra edge of the bed.
You scared the bejeebers out of me. Thomas, you have just these corners in all of the 3 boxes, but not the strawberry box. So that's going to be this corner in each one. So you can just start weeding on those ones. That's where you're going to plant all the cabbages. Then you're also...
get a garden shovel and dig it out and then check them out and put the dirt back in?
No, just pull the weeds. We don't want to disturb stuff down below.
No, what if it breaks?
Then next time it grows back, you can pull it again. You're also going to be helping along the outer edge there with the potatoes when it's time to plant those.
Where? Oh.
Right along there. So if any weeds that you see along that edge, if you get done with your other squares, you can work on those.
I'm guessing mine are on these parts of the edge.
Eden, you have, yes, the 4 in the middle on each edge of this box.
Yeah.
And the 4, the same 4 on that box over there. On each edge, yep.
Yeah, which ones I do?
Here, I'll just lay this here for you. Justice, maybe you could work today on just this box. You have some here and over there. but the 3 middle ones, like that, 1, 2, 3, are gonna be yours in this box over here, okay?
The raspberries are gonna go here. Right?
No, we're gonna plant the kiwis over there. So when it's time, we'll plant. You can help plant those, okay?
Isn't this stuff supposed to make it easier to weed?
Yeah.
So do we just
It's not working.
That's a yellow dock, and they're really hard to get out. You could use one of those tools that Dad bought, maybe.
Like a garden shovel
It's like
that
a
digs
long,
it up
pokey.
and like jake it and then put the dirt back in?
No, it's a long, pokey thing that you can reach down and pull up the roots.
I confuse myself so much.
I'm just showing everybody where your boxes are, so you can start weeding. If you want to work on, let's see.
Is there any plants in mine?
You don't have any over here, Judy. Yours are over in these 2 boxes.
This one? Just this one?
And then, of course, the corn over on this side here.
What's gonna be in this one?
Okay.
You're going to be planting some onions here.
Do I just like weed the
On all 4 sides.
Can I just weed this
The same
corn?
ones on all 4 sides.
Like take
Yeah,
it
that's fine. We can put that in the stuff to mulch. You can just work on that.
Also, do we take out all the plants too?
Which one is purple?
If it's a real plant, like an onion or a carrot, leave it. But if it's a weed, pull it.
Where's the raspberry?
Look at that.
You're sitting by a bunch of garlic right there.
This is just small. Purple ones at?
Although you're not working in those squares,
Those
so
ones
that's
are
fine.
purple.
You
had green
because
beans,
I like
right?
finding worms.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
He has
Oh,
purple.
those are purple.
Yeah, just these ones in that box over there.
Also, I remember last summer.
Look at mine, Asher.
Mom, look.
All these.
I have
Good.
a lot.
More than everyone.
Make a pile and then we'll give them to Snowball.
Mom, remember last summer when we built that? I remember that when we did gardening, we used to do that one.
Yep, you need to start working, bud.
I have something to ask. Are all these 4 squares just weeds? Because I feel like I'm gonna end up pulling out a plant by accident. This corner only had 1 weed. Mom, this one has lots. Oh wait, that's growing.
This is my 4th box I've worked on, and I have a total of 1 weed that I pulled out without breaking.
No.
Man, that was pretty big.
Mom, I'm bad at taking it by the root.
Just do your best.
Look at this. Is there something I could dig with? Is this yours?
Yeah, these ones are going to be where I plant all the
Things I need
herbs.
to do. Like almost 2 whole gardens are mine.
There we go.
Yep, you're going to have a lot of work this year.
This is my last square and I'll finish one of my rows.
Look at this, Mom. This make it so handy. See, like, pulls the weed up and then I can grab it. And then pull it out.
Good. Look, it's almost too dark to see it, but there's asparagus coming up. There's a great big guy there, and a little tiny guy right there.
Mom, what are
Oh, and there's some more.
What are
Yay! They're asparagus, and they're delicious.
Are they to eat?
Yeah,
What kind of food are they?
Go get
they're
some
just
gloves.
asparagus. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna count how many squares each of you guys have to take care of. You got 12?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna get that many rocks, small rocks, and we're gonna paint them with your color so that we can use them to mark your squares.
Mom, before we do it,
So that's 21.
I made the candy rock. So I only did these.
22.
Did this.
Really?
Wood. Round and circled like this.
Okay. So let's count up everybody's squares and you can go get some rocks.
I have 21.
Done.
Alright, you can go back to the table.
We'll just do that when I do.
Oh, sure.
4 times.
Are you okay?
Yeah, try to find some nice big ones.
They have to hold it still.
Mom, what is Lewis? bluish greenish made.
Yellowish, bluish, green.
But don't dip it in Thomas's. I know.
Eden, you're gonna have to work fast because you got a lot of rocks, so you shouldn't be spending that much time on one rock. Sally got a little zealous there and put his green brush into Eden's yellow paint.
I accidentally did it.
Quick, get his paper towel. Yeah, he can just like, oh, painted.
I think I picked up a few small ones, so I'm gonna rock stick to a paper plate.
Yeah, it's painted. Sure, what? I can't forget.
Papa! Take that. Why don't you sit on your chair?
I'm sure, yeah, I would imagine. I don't know what it is. So Eden and I were looking at it the other day.
Mom!
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick this. Mom,
This came out perfectly.
Mom,
You can transplant it somewhere else and see what it is.
Now.
I feel like I can. Could just go get a shovel, but
I'll go get one. I'll get a little one.
I think he can do it.
Well, many computers. This is Tom. This is the owner.
My God.
What if it is? Why do you want to know that? So you're with Intuit. I'm talking to Intuit right now. That means you're not the owner of QuickBooks. Yeah. No, I'm not interested. Thank you. So many scams. I should not have used my knife for that. Knives are not shovels.
Sure they are. We need them to be. Well, whatever it is, must produce berries.
Why?
Because I assume that it got planted by a bird.
Oh, then it's probably a weed.
Oh, we'll see what it is. If we don't like it, we'll pull it out.
Alright.
Or get your rock. I mean, your shovel. It's gonna break it.
Break the plastic?
Break this little turtle ramp.
We don't have a turtle.
Well, we will soon, probably. The kids have been begging already. Hey, you can go get some shoes on.
I've got some shoes on.
You got shoes on?
Yeah, so the box can't hit me.
Okay, we're gonna mark our garden beds with our rocks today, okay? So Solomon, you can get your green rocks and go put them in your squares so that we know whose is whose.
Mom, Mimi might not be coming because I have to. Just get my book. Get my book. Just sit on the chair.
So put one rock in each square. Well, come, we're marking our squares. I was calling for you guys. We just started. So the map's right there and the rocks are right there.
Mom, I want to put the stick in mine. I just marked one by
You don't need to mark the strawberries. Make sure the green side's showing. Okay, you're all done. You can go play now. Watch out for don't step in there because there's some that are just starting to come up and I don't want you to squish them. That one's definitely ready. That one is. That little guy over there in the corner.
That's really thin.
Just snap it off. Wherever you can. There you go.
Why is there blue rocks in my area?
Those are Thomas's squares.
But
The
these two
corner
are
of
mine.
each one is Thomas's. You can check the map.
That's how I'm doing
Yeah, I like how
mine.
you're doing yours in the corners. That looks nice.
Yeah, I'm doing it like that. So that it'll be like that. And then long squares. I just do it like look at this. Then when I get it on that side, then I do it on a different side.
Sorry.
And then I keep doing it that way.
Can I eat a bite of this?
Sure.
I'm just going to break some.
That's fine.
But I do it in my area. That one had so much weeds in it that I had to pull out.
You can put it on the counter in the kitchen.
So what else?
So Judah's got that rhubarb picked for today, so we'll get it cut up
And then
and
make
freeze it.
something out of rhubarb.
I don't remember if I showed that Judah already made his first rhubarb pie for the year.
And he also made rhubarb crisp once by itself. See, this is the real color of the rock. Oh my. I didn't know you were able to move that. Clean.
Are you done getting the drink?
Yeah.
Don't. Good job. You gotta go back and forth. There, like that. Did you see how that felt?
Mom, you can do the rest of it, and I can do the rest of it. That needs to be all the way cut.
Mm-hmm. You sure are doing a good job. Do you remember what you're cutting? You know what it's called?
Yeah,
Can you say asparagus?
very good.
Yeah.
Mom, is that one mine, Mom? Mom, I don't sit on it.
Okay.
So I can eat.
What?
Sometimes I don't have any time. I take you my something. Now eat up your sugar.
I think that's good. Now it's time to go put them in the water because we're going to blanch them.
Mom, I did this big one.
Okay, now we're gonna freeze this, and then we'll have it in our soups this winter. If we have enough asparagus ready at once to actually eat it for our meal, then we'll eat it, like, I'll cook it that night and we'll have it. But when we just get a few spears at a time, we do this and then just save it for the winter time. And then I really like making chicken soup with bone broth, and then I add the asparagus to that. Let's see.
Mom, can I eat that now?
Oh, it is going to close. Good. So after that's frozen, then we'll put it into a plastic bag for long-term storage. Okay, these are ready for the freezer now. This one's actually a little short, so tomorrow or next time I'll add some more when we have more rhubarb to this bag. But I'm putting them in 4-cup batches because that's what we use in our recipe. So that seems like a good amount to put in one bag.
What are you doing? Okay, I just gotta do my with that one.
This stuff will go out to the compost.
It's your turn.
Are you doing it?
Mom, I'm just gonna peel that. Mom,
You are.
pause.
Good job.
Pause. Hey, it is road. We were making them colors.
Making what colors?
Making these colors who look big.
We were cutting up something with a knife, weren't we? Do you remember what it's called?
Yes, it was avocados.
Not avocados, asparagus.
Look at that.
No,
She got to help.
That Greek
That's great.
on the Greek flashcard to the avocado, and Joe's
What?
been saying that
I'm going to
avocado.
the house again.
Oh.
I'm going to get you on Greek.
Well, thank you.
Okay, tonight we're gonna have a London broil for supper. That's that really giant steak-looking
It's the Queen
thing.
of England.
Okay, I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and just work in the garden this morning. Before we get started. Yeah, we'll pray and then we'll go work in the garden before it gets hot. What?
To get the thistles. I was looking at my bag when she was
Hello.
On the weeds I picked up.
Try to get the roots. Sophia, I'll show you where you can pull some weeds, okay? You can work on pulling up these ones, okay?
I'm there ready for that.
Look at that tree.
You can use these gloves even though they're too big. Yeah.
No, just one tomato per square.
Dan higa, botoy.
Asparagus escapes everywhere, and here's one on the path. You see it?
I pulled out of Solomon's garden.
You gotta go to mommy. Bye, baby girl.
Where are you going today?
Have fun.
Bye.
Where are you going today?
I'm going to Buffalo and the Sundance and Hewlett.
Okay.
I'm saying bye-bye.
It's just gonna grow faster because of the spring.
Actually, quite a few of those are ready, Asher.
After the water goes down that thing and into the drain and go out there.
She's out the drain and then the pipe takes the water into the
Yeah, those taller ones are ready.
I'm gonna see if there's some rhubarb. It looks like there's a couple.
We could probably have some of those with our dinner tonight.
Okay. I don't want to make it look naked. Yesterday.
Yeah, we got quite a bit.
Rhubarb. Oh no, or little rhubarb leaves. I think I pinched one or something off.
It's fine. Okay,
need the
so
rhubarb.
set that on the table and then let's everyone spend a few minutes tidying the path. So pull some weeds and then we'll clean up the tools. Alright, this is what we harvested today. We got some yarrow that will dry for our herb collection, medicinal herbs, rhubarb, asparagus that we're going to eat with our dinner tonight. This is catmint that we're going to dry for our medicinal herb collection, and then this is some peppermint. They're just starting to grow, and I think we'll make some tea with that for our dinner tonight.
I remember that when I was little, I used to steal some peppermint and then I would eat it.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
I realized I was wrong. I still have tested that.
Okay. Also, we got, how many squares did you guys get planted?
I did too.
2 squares. You got 4 planted. Thomas got 12 planted.
2 squares.
2, so 12, 4, 16, 17, 18.
The only hard thing is I had 9 in each.
Yeah, some of them had a lot more things to plant in a square. So we got 18 squares planted today, and then I planted a motherwort herb. Yeah, motherwort. Judah thinks it's netherwort. Anyway, so we got quite a bit planted, quite a bit weeded, and got some stuff harvested, so we'll get that taken care of here this morning, and then I'm going to start school with Solomon once I got all of this stuff dealt with. Hey Judah, come here. I just want you to tell everybody what your job has been this morning.
Cleaning the yard and other stuff are in there and the tarp and getting that over that side and stuff.
Yeah, you've been doing a good job. The porch looks really nice. I just came out and I was like, oh, he's really been tidying out here.
That's the first thing I put everything over under there. And then I moved the table and the paint down right where the window is. So make it like a shelf or something. Look.
Yep, it's starting to get some good leaves, huh?
Yeah, and there's some that only goes in over here.
Oh yeah, look at that. And there's even little baby grapes on them.
Yeah. I was gonna say that there's something
Bless you.
purple.
Solomon, you need to come and get dressed, buddy. Claudia, let's get you dressed.
Spring is my favorite month of the season.
Is it?
Season of the year. Yeah, favorite season of the year. Month of the season.
The flowers are almost done on the trees already. They don't last very long. Hi. Are you saying hi to everyone?
There it is. Petals blowing all over and there's barely any petals on there.
Yep. Why don't you go brush your hair real fast, okay? So did Dad give you a job today?
Not yet.
Are you going to find something to do helpful?
I'll try.
What I was thinking is there's several piles of weeds on the path in the garden. Maybe you could go pick all those up and go put them under the, or in the composting. Okay?
I like it too much because it's so big. I'm gonna finish combing my hair now. Do you want this?
Come here, Sophia. Let's comb your hair.
A dancy baby. A dancy baby. Hiya. I'm gonna do a dancing baby.
You're going to be a dancing baby? Let's see.
What about a dancy big girl? Yeah.
Oh, look at that dancy big girl. You found that under the bed?
When it was nighttime, then Asha over on the top of my bed, and then Sophia's thing on the birthday was on it though, and my soda that Papa gave me.
Really?
And that he promised no time.
Also this was under it.
Really?
Yeah.
You can go take some Claritin.
And they still have to go get all the boxes from the garden and move them in the same bags.
Why?
Because Dad doesn't want me to.
You're going to wear out. Judah's been having a turn mowing. Asher's getting ready to go back out, but now Judah thinks the mower's out of gas. Do you know how to fill it?
Yeah.
Anybody who wants
You're eating a
to
strawberry.
get
Did he make you guys a picnic out here?
Yeah. Why'd you bring out a cup for everyone?
Our hops vines are getting really big already, on this side at least. We put these cage things on the swing set so they would climb all the way up the posts. Are you in the sandbox?
So much fun with the water in there. Sometimes you get their hands.
Really? Were you playing with that? Really?
Look, we can make. Watch this.
Really?
Look, we can make it into a circle. But sometimes it breaks. We wash our hands.
Looks like we're just starting to get some little buds on our raspberries. We need to really clean this area up. It's not looking too good in here. Dad's little transplant from the other day is, well, still alive actually, but not looking too swell, so we'll see what happened to that.
I think it was a good idea for me to make a picnic out here. Mom, we found a water gun on the porch, but you wouldn't go under there. I'm gonna go with her, but
I worked out in this box last night and got most of the grass out, and the little girls all stayed out here and visited with me, so we had a nice little girl chat while we worked out here, which was fun. I keep forgetting to show that the boys made a fort out here in this wood pile, so this was their steps going up, and then a little ramp, and then they built this whole ceiling area, and then they had boxes inside so that they could sit in it without it poking them all over. They spent probably 4 or 5 afternoons out here playing in the fort they built. There was another less developed one right there, but Dad's now dismantling it because he's chipping up stuff today. Notice there's another one of that, whatever that is that you pulled out of the grapes.
Do what?
There's another one of those things, whatever you pulled out of the grapes the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's an...
This is that tree I've pulled up a million times.
Really?
Every year for like 3 years. I think we should just let it grow.
You think it wants to be there?
It apparently does.
I think I'll let that gooseberry grow too.
Super excited about this, but if I want to take a shower, I have to get the trees out of the bathtub.
Yes. I suppose I could go in and get them actually real fast. Judah's making a Mother's Day rhubarb crisp from our garden rhubarb, huh?
yes.
And he's putting some purple icing on it so that it'll look special for Mother's Day.
I gave Claudia some frosting that I made my big oven.
So these cherry trees came in the mail and I couldn't find a bucket in the house big enough for the root balls, and we had to wait till this weekend to plant them. So they've been hanging out in the bathtub for 2 days, which has been a real bummer when we wanted to like have a quick shower today when everybody was hot and dirty after working in the yard. Looking like we might get some rain this afternoon. But this peach tree is getting some little green leaves on it. I was not sure about it. Eden's been out here tidying up the porch and making it look so nice. She even swept it, and I think she's gonna mop. Are you waving at Dad? Here she comes.
The roots made it all go to the sides. So.
Here.
I don't like it like this.
You don't like it like that?
Yeah. Mom.
The flower's going down the slide.
Mom, what is for that?
It's just a flower that flew in here, a dead flower.
That's okay, but I still like it.
Out.
Stop.
So this apricot bush is the best looking of all the four, but they all look like they're doing pretty good. What are you doing? Are you trying to get in? Really? Did you come in the house, Dad?
Yeah, hey, Miller.
Did you go in the house?
You're all done with the trees?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a shower.
Okay.